Hi, Joanne Hammond-Meiers here from Coaching Flow Success. Today I want to talk about the issue of how to cultivate luck and good fortunes in your life. This is a topic that is underrepresented in recent work that I've come across and research, because a lot of people talk about the neuroscience and how we need to shift our belief systems and deal with our unconscious beliefs that were set early in our lives. But many people do not really consider what luck is in their life and how they have an influence through their choices. Two factors that are very important are how we have energy and take care of ourselves, and also how we are generous in our life. Recently, I was fortunate to visit Ontario, the place where I grew up, and visit my 90-year-old parents, who I feel have been very lucky in many ways, although that doesn't mean they haven't gone through hard times. And also, I talked to many people that even when they had hard times, they had an attitude that was so generous to others that it increased their possibilities to have quality life, even in very, very difficult circumstances. So I thought that it was important that I pass some of my readings and my research and my experiences to you, at least to start in this newsletter today. This is October, and it's already getting into the beautiful fall leaves and the places in our psyche where the winds of change are felt across Canada. The breezes are cooler, and it brings us into a different kind of productive energy. So I hope that you have a really good month and that this is helpful to you. It's important when you begin your business or project to really think about how you bring in energy to it and positive regard, and so that you get clarity. Most of us think that, oh yes, we need clarity, but sometimes we might not have thought about how important it is to bring this right in from the beginning, because the beginning influences the process all the way along. So that's sort of a tip of the day. 5 other points that I want to make regards to how to increase your luck factor. Be clear with yourself what you want from your results. It's hard to get to your destination when it is coming through a fog. Clear the fog away and be in the clear. And this could help us not only in our business, but also in our life. Take time away, like I was just away in Ontario, and it really made me write and take time away from my regular regime. Habits are great, but also breaking those routines and getting away to other places and other events and other people are really important for your success. So get clarity in any way that you can. Maybe it's through meditation, maybe it's through good sleeps, maybe it's through eating well, maybe it's through writing. But I do all of those, and I find them all very helpful in this regard. Second point, there are many times we don't clear away clutter in our life. I'm really bad for this. I want to organize my life even more so, but beautifying your environment so that your organization is not only functional, but it is creatively inspirational to you, that you get to see things differently through the beauty that you surround yourself with. That is a gift from the universe already that's there for you and that will bring you more luck. 3, decide how you can afford to be generous. That is an interesting kind of thought this morning. Can we afford not to be generous? People think about, 10% tithing. There are so many ways that we can be generous and accomplish more in the process, almost building up a momentum of a lifestyle that it makes it easy for people also to reciprocate and life to reciprocate as you are more generous. So be specific in the causes you want to support, and maybe just start out with a small percentage base that you contribute, but then as you grow, you can contribute more and find other ways and avenues to be more philanthropic. And if you haven't visited my philanthropic site, philanthropicentrepreneursystems.com, you can find other ideas about how to be philanthropic and maybe get a bit of inspiration today. When you start, you want to really be in a good place with your projects. So my fourth tip is write down not only your vision, your mission, and your plan, but write out the future story that you want to be able to say is your story in your future. But that doesn't mean that you exclude other possibilities. The better it gets, right? But you want to have this ingrained more in your psyche and your right brain storytelling self, and also inspire yourself. If you're not inspired, how are you going to inspire others? And my last tip for today in this newsletter is, if you develop the habits that support you working on your business and in your business, these habits will set you in flow. Flow is a very important part of being able to master things, to be able to receive luck and fortunes and share those with others. Habits start from the beginning and are revised and upgraded. They're not one thing, one way of living, because, as I said, you need to bring in new things. Today, I brought in the new picture of my son that's back here, that I'm very proud of him, and he's in graduate school in physics. And, you know, that gives a nice energy to the past summer where he was visiting in the US, where that picture was taken. And it inspires me to reach out and travel more again. So when you think of the proportional growth that you want, what kind of growth and how fast, be positive about you and your profitable results. Put up signs around you. Avoid being too scattered with too many projects. Master one focus at a time as best you can. Not saying that you don't have things on the side burner, but when you're really working in that area, make sure that you attend to it like a garden that you look after. So the culture of producing the results you are intent upon and allowing for even more possibilities, even better possibilities to come into your luck. So you may not know that you've had a set point for your fortune and luck, but neuroscience suggests that we have these implanted even before we're born, some of these ideas about who we are and who our family is and who our generations are. So what kind of luck do you imagine for yourself this day, this week? Look for things to be seen from what may be something you thought was negative. Turn it around to see how you can pivot it so that in spite of that thing, something good came out of it. It will increase your luck. So with that, I wish you all a great October with all kinds of luck coming into your life. And be who you are and allow yourself to focus on what is best for you and is best for your business. And then everyone else will benefit in the long run. That will bring you luck. Bye now.